What's up, y'all? Welcome or welcome back. We're going to be doing a reading on Remy Ma and Papoose today. As usual, everything I say is alleged. I could be picking up rumors, I could be spot on, or I could be off, you know? So, again, thank you for being here. We're going to jump right into it. Let's look at Remy Ma's current general energy. Remy Ma's current general energy, please and thank you. How is she thinking? What is she thinking? How is she feeling? What is in her current general energy? Seven of Pentacles. And that was right under the Eight of Pentacles when it flew out. So she could be working on some projects. Shit. Okay. You know, as weird as it seems, and we just started, right? So we got to get into it to kind of clarify, like the speculations, the rumors, and everything that's going on. But allegedly, right? So say the rumors are true. It feels like a weight is being lifted off her back with this conversation coming up. Like even though it's a tough conversation, and she's being judged, and that the situation is being judged, it kind of feel like a weight off her shoulder. But let me go ahead and clarify. Hmm. So, from what we see previous to these rumors, it looked like they got a lot of business stuff going on, right? Together. And so that may be, well, it looks like that could be something that's at the forefront of her mind in terms of like if they do separate, then, would they continue to work together? Is this going to affect their money? You know what I mean? But let's get into it. Let's clarify. It's a sense of her feeling embarrassed as well. You know what I mean? Um, in terms of loyalty and again our perception and what we are actually seeing as the public of him supporting her, being there for her, supporting Black love and all of that. She does feel guilt around disloyalty, actual or perceived. All right. Yeah. So it's like addressing the elephant in the room is also what I'm getting. And and with all that being said so far, um, again with the support and him, being there for her while she was in jail and everything, it's this sense of obligation that she had to, I guess, be with him. But we'll ask that specifically as well. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, so clarify this for me real quick, because I do see her walking away, and then that, again, from what we see publicly, that would be obvious, right? We do have this Eight of Cups energy under the Hierophant. So for me, that does look like talks of divorce. It's also presented here with the Ace of Pentacles. So it feels like talking about it. But again, this is how what she's thinking, how she's feeling. So, um, this again is just what's going on through her head, how she's feeling. Okay. Show me that. What's this? Clarify that for me with the Hierophant. Patience. One more. Temptation. It's still like this bond mentally and maybe even energetically, like between them, or again from her perception, that they kind of stuck together. But then again, like I said, it's this sense of obligation. So once we get to the question of how she sees him, how she feels about him, and vice versa, then that will further clarify what we're trying to get here. But I'm going to get these up, and we're going to look at Papoose's current general energy, and then we'll get to that particular question for both sides. All right. So one of them could be a Capricorn. Maybe she is Earth energy. Lots of it up here. Don't have to be. Let's see. But again, it's codependency, if nothing else. Okay. So show me Papoose's. Oops, I can't even shuffle. Papoose's current general energy. What is he thinking? How is he feeling? What is the main things that are present in Papoose's current general energy? General energy. So he hyped up. Okay. And again, it's this energy of addressing, I guess, the world, for lack of a better term. But he want to speak out. Yeah, he pissed. He upset for sure. He want to go off. But let's see what else come out. Okay, again, I feel like she could be an earth sign, but don't have to be. Okay, he's upset that regardless of what they're going through, he's upset that everybody knows about it. You know what I mean? Which I don't think he's naive to think that people won't be talking about his relationship because, they famous, they got all this stuff going on in the public eye. But maybe even like her carelessness. So again, allegedly, if this is true, um, and y'all keep in mind, I don't have all the details on who, when, how, in terms of what's talked about in gossip related to Papoose and Remy Ma. I just see the headlines. I may watch a clip. I did see that last rap battle. I couldn't hear that well, but whatever. But I don't really know what's going on publicly. So this is going to be my insight during this reading. And of course, y'all welcome to leave y'all feedback in the comments. Make sure y'all hit that like button as well. Okay. Yeah, so if it's true, he is upset that everybody knows about it. You know what I mean? That it's the embarrassment, basically the pride, the ego. Yeah, and it looked like, yeah, and this could be the relationship, the putting in the effort and the work on a relationship that's lacking, but it keeps hinting on a, money issues, maybe in some way, shape, or form. But we will ask about that at the end. I just want to mention it because it keeps showing up. So let's see. So in the near future, he may have something to say about what's being said about his relationship, his wife, and everything. If he hasn't already, I don't know. But yeah, the tower wanted to flip out before I started. I swear, somebody is mowing the lawn every day. Like, God, yeah. So, why the Two of Wands? Why the Two? this may not be what it is, but again, that near future energy, I don't know if this is a rebuttal or response, but it give me the energy of a rap battle, and that's coming for me. It feels like the near future, but he definitely want to go off. Under this energy of him going off, he's going into the woosah mode, trying to bring it on down. You know, it's kind of like moving in silence. Um, it's like going through all the motions, um, all the emotions that anybody would feel in this situation. Again, whether it be true or not, going through the most. So I'll say again, we'll see in a second. I should have just asked that first, but y'all bear with me. But it's like going through the motions, right? And then angry, sad, frustrated. I want to talk now. I'm just like, okay, now I know what to do, and I'm just gonna move in silence and do what I need to do to, what's best for me in rectifying the situation. Okay, whatever that looks like. But he's hurt. This energy is showing me that he's hurt. Okay, tell me about this. So he definitely could be considering and worried about the children. And also, it's just like this reminiscing of, I'm not sure how old they were when they got together. I don't think they were super young. Maybe they've known each other previous to getting together. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all know in the comments. But yeah, it's just this reminiscent energy of, us growing up together, again, for lack of a better term. It's like my best friend, and this is hurtful. Tell me about that. Oof. Okay, so yeah, again, he feel like it should have been enough respect for him to keep it quiet, to keep it, not everybody knowing about it. But I don't know if there will be some accusations of him not being faithful in the near future. My lovers, and he could be air. She could be earth, and he could be air. But again, it don't matter. Four of Pentacles. Okay. The common low key um, energy, which is not set in stone, that I get from both sides is wanting to work it out. And some, even if it's a little bit, again, with the obligation feeling, the things we got going on, and I feel like love too, right? It's a small sense of wanting to work it out. But again, that's hard to maybe say or do because of the circumstances, right? But okay, so let's get these up and see how Remy honestly, genuinely thinks and feels about her husband, Papoose. And then we'll do vice versa. And we'll go from there. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button if y'all still here. I appreciate it so well. It helps with the channel. Other people can see it. And then let me know y'all like this content. You know what I mean? So I can continue to do similar content. Okay, so show me Remy's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards her husband, Papoose. How does she really feel about him? Where does she want to go with her marriage? How's she feeling about the situation, and how's she feeling and thinking of Papoose? What are her genuine, honest thoughts and feelings of her husband? You can even give me a timeline from when it started, while she was in jail and out. Show me the progression, please. How does Remy honestly, genuinely think and feel about her husband, Papoose? So we got the Tower first. Let's see. How does yeah, here we go. A couple more that fit. Okay. All right. There's love. Got lots of love there. What's under there? Yeah, she just feels like, again, he could be air, but he keeps her grounded, and I think we all can kind of see that. You know what I mean? He keeps her grounded. Things could have been, I guess, boring for a while, or maybe even they spoke about like taking a break. But let's go ahead and clarify, child. So, it's this energy of patience, having and needing a lot of patience, and getting to a point where you feel like you can't do anymore. Like it's over. Like I can't come back from this. Um, and even if all of this energy came before the cheating, right? It stemmed from, you know, maybe she felt like being locked up and then coming right out. And I guess, I don't know if I can't remember, it's been so long, if they got married before or after she got out, but coming back and not experiencing, I guess, anybody else, just being with him for so long. Like maybe she felt like she missed out on being able to, I guess, experience other men, so to speak. Like, you know what I mean? It just seems like she could be kind of bored. But let's go ahead and clarify. All right, tell me about that. Listen, again, I could be off, and it could be flip flopped some way, somehow, but I specifically asked, how does she feel about Papoose? There could be some accusations in the near future, or maybe it's common knowledge, y'all let me know, that he cheated. That he hasn't always been completely honest. You know what I mean? I also can read this as him having patience for her in her cheating ways. Like it could be things that didn't hear about, previous to these allegations that happened, and somebody was given a second chance. So tell me about this here. It's almost like cut her off cold turkey. So I, I'm in this energy of, you fucked up or you keep fucking up, and I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to look at you. And I feel like that's what he could have did to her recently, or this also could be near future. But it's like, I just can't look at you right now. That's the type of energy I'm getting. I keep wanting to say hall pass, but again, this is how she feels and thinks about him. She could be, this spread could be telling me that he's hasn't been faithful, or there was a moment in time where he wasn't faithful. Like, he's not innocent. It's kind of how I'm getting. Okay, but we'll ask that separately at some point. So it looked like she got her own grievances. Grievances. I can't talk grievances. Anyway, she got her own complaints about him, y'all. Y'all don't know the truth, basically, is what her energy is giving. Mm, mm, mm. So she kind of feel betrayed and hurt by him. Again, it could be issues in work or finances that also added to the strain of the relationship. Um, yeah. So let me do love oracles real quick, and then we're gonna look at his, and then we're gonna ask like if she cheat, if he cheat allegedly, and all of that. So let's see. All right. Clarify a little bit more for Remy's thoughts and feelings towards Papoose. Remy's thoughts and feelings towards Papoose, please and thank you. Yeah, so it looked like she want to work it out, y'all. It's a part of her that still wants to work it out. They could have mutual friends in common, trying to help them, I guess. Um, but this energy, this I feel like it'll play out in the near future. So 2 to 4 weeks, maybe I could be off a little bit, but yeah, it could be days. It could be days where they're saying that they're going to work it out, or their actions are showing that they could be headed in that direction. Okay. All right, let's get these up and look at how he feels about his wife. Show me how Papoose honestly, genuinely feels and thinks about his wife, Remy Ma. What are Papooses' honest, genuine thoughts and feelings? Again, you can show me progression. Um, but yeah, show me Papooses' honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards his wife, Remy Ma. What are Papooses' thoughts and feelings towards Remy Ma? Papooses' thoughts and feelings towards Remy Ma. This is crazy, y'all. On the surface, his energy towards her looks so different. Looking at her energy towards him, again, I can have it mixed up. You would think that he was the one that was cheating, right? Or got caught cheating, or however. On his side, he see her as the shiznit, like he always say. And that's on the surface, right? So let's see what else, and then we'll. So it looked like they celebrating something. I don't know if it's an anniversary, or it could be just a birthday coming up, or just money and business and growth. But he see her, y'all, and maybe he just, again, this is, he feels like she's a star in a shape, some way. Okay, he's a star. She's a star, and he's like, again, he has a lot of ideas. Obviously, you know how to put stuff together. He's very motivating, and so he definitely pours that energy into her, via the cards and via what we see allegedly. But I'm gonna clarify and see. But you know, he likes that idea of building that family dynamic to pass down to generations, and just working together, building and bonding together. But mainly, it's all about the money on the surface, though. But again, the my point right now is that hers was looking at him like, you a cheater. I'm done. I can't look at you. I can't. I'm not patient anymore. Again, her energy was Five of Pentacles. It was Tower. It was Seven of Wands. It was yikes. Okay, but let's go ahead and clarify. But yeah, so on top of the deck, we do have this energy of being over, being done, walking away, from it. But this is his feelings. In the Queen of Pentacles, she keeps showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the King here in the actual spread. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, you feel like he planted seeds and he invested a lot. But it's, I'm not on nobody's side, because I don't know what their real relationship look like, right? We know what we see, what they show us and allow us to see. I don't know what actually go on behind closed doors, so I'm not picking no sides. But when I'm pulling cards, my energy do shift to what I'm seeing. So it's like, oh, But so anyway, tell me about that. Tell me about that. What's that? It's kind of like you fucking up the bread. You know what I mean? Again, I don't feel like they are really communicating like that. It might be some things that they had to like put on the shelf because of the situation, or just forget about altogether because it's just kind of contradictory to the project. You know, it's highlighting that, excuse me, for a little bit now, it has been obvious between the both that things were kind of stale, that things weren't perfect. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you are, if you like the channel. Take your time, watch a few videos, make sure it's a good fit. I ain't rushing nobody to subscribe, but if your ass been here for a while, subscribe. What you keep coming back for? I don't understand. But yeah, so again, it's just messing up the bag, kind of. We go way back. It's just a lot of disappointment in terms of that. But I'm still not seeing like, oh, you're disgusting, I fucking hate you. I'm not seeing any of that for his thoughts and feelings towards her. But I must say, I'm not seeing like a whole lot of love. And maybe that's maybe one of the parts of the issues is like this comfortability where what's understood doesn't have to be said. And we know it don't really work like that. Us ladies need verbal, emotional, and physical confirmation. Um, and because it's still this warm and loving energy here, right? But it's not no water up here. So again, it seems a lot focused on money and business. I'm also getting acknowledgement of it will take a good while and a lot of effort to like bring us back to the Three of Cups, to this happy place, to this cooperation, to this coming together. I definitely see him walking away if he has to. You know what I mean? He's willing to give her space, but her energy, I mean, y'all, it's a complete, it's, I don't know, y'all, this is crazy. So he feels like he's in limbo right now. He don't, it's kind of like, I could be wrong. You know how you have that type of person where we're in a relationship and maybe I put you on a pedestal and maybe I like you or love you just a little bit more, or I'm able to express it more, right? Um, and you do me wrong, but I'm still trying to accommodate you. That's the type of vibe I'm getting. Like, I know you the one fucked up, but do you need anything? Do you want to talk about it? Do you think like you need time? Do you think you like need space? That's the type of vibe I'm getting. It might not be that exactly, but that's the vibe, okay? So let's do love oracles. It's again this patience, like, yeah. So I do feel like looking back at her spread, it could be more so, and it could be both. It could be more so her kind of beating up on herself. She's like, oh, my husband's so patient. I've done this, and he's still okay. But again, I'm specifically like, how do you feel about him? Again, she can see he being patient. She did all the shit, but it look like damn near like she could be accusing him. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Okay, one more shuffle. Papooses, thoughts and feelings towards Remy. Let your friends help you came again. So I don't know. This could be also like therapy. Maybe they want to go to, or somebody. Again, they have a mutual friend that they talk to. We have let go of control issues. See what I'm saying? It's like, there's nothing I can do, but I care and I want to be there and I do want this to work out. So whatever you need, like, I want to talk about this. I want it to, you be honest with me. I don't want this to ever fucking happen again. But if you feel like you need to woo out the bam, then that's the vibe I'm getting, y'all. Romantic feelings. Got a few more that popped out. Healing family issues on top, attraction on bottom, and the last three that popped out is playfulness, calling a soulmate, and unrequited love. Woo, child. See, that's what I was saying. Like, he like her more than she like him type of energy. And again, for a while, it's been like business mainly, it feels like. So, anyway, y'all, let's get these up and let's ask allegedly, allegedly. Has Remy Ma been cheating on her husband, Papoose? Has Remy Ma been cheating on her husband, Papoose? Are the rumors true when it comes to Remy cheating on Papoose? Are the rumors true? Yes or no? Give us details. Okay. King of Cups, what else? Ace of Pentacles, anything else? So far it looked like a yes. The Hermit. In the world. What was I finna ask? I was finna look something up. Oh, hold on. Just because I just need to know at this point. What is Remy Ma's zodiac sign? You don't tell me. What is Remy Ma's zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Oh, she the one that's the air sign.
And if you ever feel like humming along to a tune while
Girl,
making
shut
dinner,
up.
just
What is Papooses zodiac sign?
I found these results.
What is rapper's Papoose zodiac sign?
Pisces.
Pisces, water. So King of Cups. But where all this earth energy coming from? Okay. Um, so, all right. Let's have a lot in their chart, or this is a lot that happened. We just came out of Virgo, but either way, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I was just curious. So she the air sign. I'm thinking he the air sign. All right. Y'all, I feel like either they took a break, maybe been separated low key, or something about a hall pass. I could be off. So this is supposed to be, you know, husband and wife conversation, husband and wife business and agreement. I feel like, um, and it was exposed. You know what I mean? Maybe she could have more tact about it, or whatever the case is. It's given. Tiana and Iman, her explanation that she gave a few days ago. It's given that type of energy. Mm, that's crazy. Okay. That's what I'm getting basically. But let me do love oracles and ask that just to clarify. Again, I could be off, I could be on, I could be picking up rumors. Um, is have clarify again. Is Remy cheating allegedly on her husband Papoose? Is Remy cheating on her husband? Soulmate, heart to heart conversation, wedding, attraction, make the effort, and separation. It's the last one. So again, I'm picking up a few different things, and they all could be true in different timelines. You get what I'm saying? Like this happened at a year ago. This happened 2 months ago, and this these conversations and everything. So like I said, I feel like things have been dry for a while. I feel like they had a conversation. As one of them, or both of them may have a little bit of desire to talk to other people or whatever. But she could have cheated before, or vice versa, both. And he gave her another chance, being patient or whatever the case is. But again, I do have an element of there being a conversation and them being in the know of this situation. You know what I mean? Like they found out possibly before it was exposed to the world. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly, for example, she cheating. He know, and then the world finds out. You know what I mean? They talk about it. She cheating. He know. They talk about it. Whatever they decide, and then the world finds out. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right. So allegedly, has Papoose cheated on Remy Ma? Has Papoose been unfaithful to Remy Ma? Allegedly, has that ever happened? Has Papoose cheated on Remy Ma before? Has Papoose? Yes or no? Has Papoose cheated on? Ooh. Mm. Um, Let me clarify real quick first. Like maybe when she was locked up, but again, I feel like it could have been an understanding there. Yeah, I feel like, excuse me, I feel like they got an understanding, or at some point they had some type of understanding. That's what I feel like, y'all. I could be wrong. Something about that Night of Mars. Yeah, they have an understanding. Like even if the understanding was, bae, I've been feeling a way that I'm ashamed of, and I want to give you the courtesy of having this conversation with you. You're not gonna like it, but I kind of want to explore other options, but I don't want to leave our marriage, or I don't know what that means for our marriage. And that person reciprocating that honesty and them having an understanding. That's kind of what I'm getting. Or, again, I stepped out on a relationship and I wanted to be honest with you about it. And okay, so what does that mean? Do you want to break up? No, I don't want to break up. I want to work on it. I do feel like some things I could be missing from the relationship. Yada yada yada. Um, all right, well, we're gonna figure out what we can do about it, but don't cheat. Don't do it again, or it's something in between, around, surrounding that type of energy. Um, I won't say that. I feel like they got an understanding. It could have been moments in time, you know what I mean? Like, especially when they first got together or when she was away, that he could have dealt with somebody here and there. But again, I feel like they both know about it. With the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess being here, it feels like there's understanding in some way, shape, or form here. But, and the reason why I do feel like one or both could have cheated at some point or did something and then told each other, it's because of the disappointment here. And it's also could be disappointment because they feel like the relationship, again, is dry, and maybe it's just they like growing apart, is, kind of what I'm going to say. Okay, so let's ask, what can we see next? What will be the outcome of this situation for them? Will Remy and Papoose break up, or will they work on their marriage? Show me what we can see next in terms of Remy and Papoose's marriage. Will they stay together? Will they break up? What else will we see and hear about the situation? What else will we see and hear about Papoose and Remy? Will they stay together, break up, or what? What's next? What can we see between Remy and Papoose? Hmm. Let's see what else. Anything else want to come up? What's next? Remy and Papoose. Anything else? Okay. Definitely seeing issues here. And even if they had a agreement or arrangement of some sorts, the boundaries could have definitely been crossed. Like, we said this off limits, that's off limits. Have some decorum about it. We'll off the bam, and those boundaries were crossed. Way too many. Okay, well, so far it looks like it could be over. Looks like it's over, y'all. They're gonna square away or deal with and talk about business and finances and all of those things. But so far it looks like it's over. Energy can change, things can change, but so we said he's Pisces, right? Under him is the Eight of Cups and the Star. So it seems like he's outdone. Under the Queen of Wands, we know she's air, but she's being represented here as kind of wanting to work on the relationship. Yeah. Now, okay. Now she's here as the Queen of Cups. So it looks like she kind of want to work on the relationship. Um, I want to see how she feel about this dude that she allegedly messing around with. And I think that'll be it, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you are familiar with the channel and you like this content along with other things you've seen. Make sure you subscribe. All right. Okay. So, how does Remy honestly, genuinely feel? I think his name is Easy, the Block Captain. How does Remy honestly, genuinely think and feel about Easy, the Block Captain? Please and thank you. How does she feel about Easy, the Block Captain? Okay, so far she like him. I think she it looked like she has feelings for him. But she's not. She's holding back. She's not like allowing her feelings to be like open like that. And again, I'm kind of picking up like she like him for what she like him for, whatever the fuck that is. We'll clarify. Um, how does she feel about Easy? How does Remy feel about Easy? Maybe he the damn earth signs. That should keep popping up. But how does she feel about Easy? Remy's thoughts and feelings towards Easy, the block captain. So it looked like there definitely could be some feelings there. Um, I'm even kind of picking up on her maybe complaining about her situation to him. Mm, not pillow talking with some nigga named Easy, the block captain child. Um, all right, so tell me about that. Or her thoughts and feelings towards Easy, the block captain. Tell me about that, please. You know, the energy is trying to tell me so far, like, oh, it's just work. I like him for what I like him for. So I don't know, like, if they did any projects together or if it's just the battle rap stuff. Y'all let me know if y'all know. It's like this indifference. It's indifference that's showing up here. Well, let's see. You know, it's this energy of it kind of just happening. She like to, that's what she like him for, you know? Shit, okay, so a lot of hermit. So it is some regret that people know about it, you know what I mean? Like she didn't want to, she wasn't setting out to embarrass her husband, I don't think. Guess he made her feel young or something, make her feel like she can catch up on them years that she lost behind bars and also going directly into a relationship or, continuing that relationship when she got out. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. So I don't think that situation will last much longer if it's still going on. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna last much longer. But it just seemed like it was fun while it lasted. Like it's this energy of youth here. Um, I'm not really seeing. Let me do love oracles, child. I guess. But that's all the questions I can really think of right now off the top of my head. So if y'all want to do a part 2, I guess we can do that at some point. But let me know what y'all think in the comments about this situation or how y'all interpreting this reading. Her feelings towards him, flirt, trust, and stay optimistic. Yeah. So again, I feel like he was a listening ear in some capacity or just took her mind off of shit. Free yourself, codependency on top, and true love, and work wakeful on the bottom. And it's just, you make me feel young, you make me feel wanted, you're giving me attention type of vibe. So, y'all, that's what I got. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I'll catch y'all next time.